Do you ever feel like YouTube is just too much positivity? It's too much smiling, too much like saccharin, just overdoing it. I feel that way a lot. So today I'm going to talk about how you can be great at running online sessions with the power of negativity. We're going to talk about the word no. So my name is Cam. This is a channel where I talk about camera confidence, entrepreneurship, and how to be great on video, whether that's in Zoom, whether that's pre-recorded videos just like this. So let's dive in. There's a framework that we're going to talk about today. It's called the 3 no's of online facilitation. The first no new gear on big stages. The second no, nobody knows you're nervous. And the third no, nobody but you. These 3 concepts will add up to you being great on camera in a live session that you're running. So let's start with the first one, no new gear on big stages. When you are leading a really important meeting where the boss or the CEO is going to be there, or maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're pitching a really big customer or a really big investor, on those meetings, that is not the time to use your brand new camera. That is not the time to use your new microphone that you haven't tested out yet or your new lighting setup. Any big changes, this is not the time to do them. You want to do those experiments where you try out that new gear with friends, with your colleagues, in a low stress, low stakes environment. When you are delivering in those important sessions, you want your focus to be on your content and your delivery, not on your gear. So, no new gear on big stages. The next no, nobody knows you're nervous. When you are running a session and all those people are there and the stakes are high, you might be talking a little fast, you might be perspiring a little bit, but it's really hard for people to tell. It's harder for people to tell in person, but online it's even harder for people to notice that you might be freaking out inside. And this is a beautiful thing because it's a lot less stressful knowing that no one else can tell you're nervous, and I'm here to tell you that they can't. There's something called the spotlight effect, which I talk about a lot on this channel. I've got a few other videos about it, but it points to the idea that we notice our flaws, and if we think we're doing something badly, we overemphasize that. Frankly, it's just not happening. Most people don't notice this stuff. So just deliver. And what I strongly recommend is don't auto-apologize. Auto-apologizing is when you say, hey guys, I'm really sorry if I get something wrong, I'm just a little bit nervous to get going here. Don't do that. As I said, they can't tell you're nervous, so why would you give them an excuse to notice flaws in your performance? The world is harsh enough. We don't need to be tearing ourselves down. Let the world provide resistance. Let the world try to do that, right? There's just not a good use of our time to give disclaimers that talk us down. And finally, the third no, nobody but you. As you cultivate your facilitation style, how you deliver on camera, how you lead meetings, how you do that in a really amazing, powerful way, you want to lean into the things that you do well that no one else can do. You want to be unique and find your lane. I have a very high energy style. I have a very interactive style. I use sarcasm in a way that allows me to give critical feedback sometimes in a gentle way that people can find okay. But that approach doesn't work for everybody. So you want to find your strengths, lean into those, and refine them. One way to do this is to get feedback. When you lead a session, find what people liked and double down on it so you can do more of that. And the things where you're not doing a great job, learn to improve that. Another way to think about this is imagine if you were making hamburgers. You don't want to make the Big Mac. The Big Mac, the concept, the flavor, the idea of all that is very much owned. The mental real estate around the Big Mac, that is owned by McDonald's. And if you make a burger just like that kind of tastes the same, has the same secret sauce, all that kind of stuff, it's not going to stand out. You want to find something unique and resonant about the burger that you make. Maybe you are a pineapple-focused burger joint, or maybe you do everything with soy or tofu or whatever. But the point is, you want to find what works for you. So those are the 3 no's, and if you can respect them and think about them in your own facilitation practice, you'll be able to lead great online meetings. So just to wrap all that up, number 1, no new gear on big stages. Number 2, nobody knows you're nervous. And number 3, nobody with you. So yeah, like and subscribe if you want more of this types of content. Peace.